Hi there everybody, Milk Knight here, and welcome to the next part of Akiba's Beat, where we're going to be tackling the next dungeon and moving the story forward. We did save before going to the Castle Delusionscape, so there's also a sub-event that's popped up as well. We're going to go and do the sub-events first that have popped up. Jrpg I think has one now, so we're going to go and do that first. Not sure if there's going to be other events that'll pop up, but hey, we'll have a look.
There's going to be an event any moment now. I can feel it.
Deneating?
Care to share a cuppa with a maid or seven? Come on down and be a made man. Here's a flyer with more information.
Man, it's gotta be a pain handing those out every single day.
Comes with the territory. Every job's got its pain-in-the-ass duties. You want to work, you gotta deal with them.
Yeah, I know.
Do you just not want a job, or what?
And that's enough of this conversation.
You gotta face reality sooner or later. How old did you say you were again?
19?
Around the same age I was when I started thinking about work. Not too late to get something good if you're starting out.
Never took you for a planner. I always figured you were just winging it 24/7.
Everybody's gotta walk that road sometime.
I'll take the shortcut, thanks.
You think this is some kind of joke, kid? Alright, here's one for you. We're gonna find you a job right now.
What?
A job, an occupation, a career, whatever you want to call it.
Oh boy, this will be
I
fun.
believe there's been a breakdown in communication here.
Yeah, because I'm not getting through to you. I'll make it clearer. Get a job.
I'm not cut out for the workforce.
Maybe not, but you gotta join it sooner or later anyway. You plan to just keep living like you are now?
Well, no, but...
Take it from someone with more life experience. Just looking for work can be a lot of fun if you let it. It lets you really consider your future. And I ain't asking you to accept a job on the spot or anything. Just to look.
Man, you're really serious.
Damn straight. Now, let's go see what's available. You're the perfect age for a little job hunting. It'll be a blast.
Alright, so where we're going first. North Street main area.
A save point. Remember to save often in games like this.
Hello and welcome. We got some brand spanking new Road to Dragoons merch in stock. Be sure to check it out. It's limited run, so supplies are limited. So get it while the getting's gettable.
Think you could work a shop like this?
I mean, yeah, it's definitely in line with my interests, but I don't know.
What don't you know?
Well, they say you shouldn't make your hobby your work, right?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
It is?
Doing something you enjoy for work can kind of rob you of your enjoyment if you're not careful.
You do know I wasn't being serious, right?
I gathered as much, but that doesn't mean you aren't right. Anyway, let's go check out some other job opportunities.
Junk Street.
A save point. Remember to save often in games like this. They sell items here. Shall we stock up?
So, what about working in a bustling place like this?
It does seem like it'd be fun. But remembering what's what and where seems like an impossible task for this brain.
Pretty sure it happened naturally while you work, and probably a lot quicker than you think.
Yeah, you might be right. I
Yeah, you
feel
learn
though
as
like
you get
being a
used to it.
customer is the real draw of a place like this. It would lose its allure if I worked here.
You're right. That sort of thing definitely does happen.
Jrpg?
All just excuses, though, till you buck down and try it. Otherwise, you'll never know if the job is bliss or hell.
Did you enjoy your time working for the DAB?
Now that's a question. I guess I did in my own unique way. Every day I was able to learn more and more about the world around me. It made it all seem so much bigger. And it was fun. But, along with all of that, I learned a good deal I'd rather not have known.
And that's why you've put it all behind you now, I guess.
If I'd been having fun till the end, I'd still be there, wouldn't I? Anyway, we should head to our last stop. UBX. Come on.
A save point! Remember to save often in games like this.
Oh yeah, working at the... Actually, what place is this? I thought it was the cafe for a minute.
So, what's here?
What does it look like? An office building.
Whoa now. I was willing to humor you on this little excursion, but there's no way you're getting me in there.
I didn't bring you here for what's inside.
Then, why did you?
I want you to look closely at all the people coming and going. How do they look to you?
They all look tired.
Anything else?
Not really. They just look tired. Guess the life of a breadwinner is a pretty grueling one.
I don't want to be hearing that kind of crap from the likes of you.
I'm 19. What do you expect?
I told you, I'd already begun thinking about my future by the time I was your age. Doesn't matter, though. You don't care about any of this anyway.
That's exactly right. I don't. We shouldn't be trying to change who we are.
I guess at my old age, I just can't help but meddle in the affairs of kids like you.
Jrpg?
Besides, if you do get a job doing something you like, and then you lose it, it leaves you kind of hollow inside.
Are you saying you're hollow inside now from losing your job at the DAB?
Don't know. Haven't really thought about it. At any rate, that's about it for the job tour. Ain't gonna get through that thick skull of yours anyway.
Hey, rude.
You want to keep going then?
I'll pass, thanks.
Flappy cap. Switch my supports around just in case, because some of that I told you. There's always one or two.
Business in the Delusionscape? Please be well prepared.
Excuse
An
me.
event is about to start. Perhaps we should drag our feet a bit?
Pardon me, Master Asahi. Might I perhaps have a moment of your time?
Sure, what's up?
I'm preparing an afternoon treat for the mistress, and there are a variety of ingredients I'll need to complete it.
Man, you really are the real deal, aren't you? Not only do you look after Ko, but you even make her desserts.
Attending to the mistress's many needs is my sworn duty. I'm happy to make all her meals, from breakfast through dinner.
I take it then that Ko's life is pretty, responsibility-free, shall we say?
Do you have a problem with that? Letting someone else take care of all the little stuff suits me just fine.
Don't you think you might be spoiling her, Yoshino?
I feel that I'm teaching her the necessities of running a household, which may prove useful to her in the future.
And I keep telling you, I don't have even the slightest intention of getting married and settling down.
What? Married?
Oh yes, I've been stressing the importance of homemaking, as that may yet prove the most viable path for her.
Wow. Color me shocked.
Let's stop talking about me for 1 second and focus on what's important here. You said you needed ingredients?
Oh, yes. I would appreciate us taking a detour so I can acquire...
Oh, what's wrong?
I believe I forgot to shut off the gas at the manor this morning.
That's not like you.
Indeed. I'm terribly sorry. If you would please allow me a moment's return to the manor, I'd be most appreciative. I'll be back as soon as I'm able.
Huh, looks like she dropped something. It's a recipe. The mistress's treat.
First she leaves the gas on, then she drops crucial documents? Something is definitely off about Yoshino today.
Maybe she's tired from being overworked so much by a thoughtless mistress?
Not a chance.
Either way, let's go do her shopping. It would take a load off her plate, and, I mean, it's for you anyway, right?
That's true enough. And if we save time on gathering ingredients, I'll be able to get my afternoon treat sooner.
Wow, you're actually going along with my suggestion? Let's not waste any time then. To the supermarket at UBX.
Ah, a save point. Shall we take a break?
Right, here we are. Just up here. Nope, it's on the lower level. Typical. Thought it was on the upper level, I don't know why.
So, what's on the list?
Onions, eggs, a bowl of udon, and some fish paste.
Come again.
Fish paste,
Hey,
Pog.
don't look at me. That's what it says.
It certainly does. What the heck kind of afternoon treat can you make from those ingredients, though?
What, are you doubting Yoshino's ability?
Not exactly, but something definitely doesn't add up here.
Yoshino can make absolutely anything, you know.
Like what? What does she normally make you?
Japanese sweets, Western sweets, stuff I've never even heard of before, too. Like I said, anything.
Wow, the real deal all the way.
What did you expect? She is my maid. This should be everything.
Yup, I think we're done here.
Oh, no, not quite yet. There's more written down here. I've never heard of this particular spice before, though. What is spatula?
Huh? What are you talking about? It's a spatula, a cooking utensil.
Oh, right. So where would we find one of those?
Ron Quixote's a good bet. Nearest one is on Main Street. Let's amstray.
Main Street, north or north? I thought it was south for a minute.
It's a save point. Shall we make use of it before moving on?
The more I'm playing this, the more I do want to play World Ends With You now. I'm probably gonna have to like play that soonish. I do have the sequel. I do want to play
a
as well.
delusionscape. Shall we enter?
So I'll definitely be doing that eventually.
All right, now get in there and buy me a spatula.
You're serious, aren't you?
Count spatula.
You really have no idea what a spatula is, do you? Just how little cooking experience do you have? Can you cook at all?
Oh, how rude. Of course I can.
What, like cup ramen?
No, like salmon.
You can grill a salmon?
What are you talking about? Salmon goes in rice balls.
Ah, of course. My mistake.
And I'm pretty good with kelp, too.
Also in rice balls, I'm guessing.
Of course. What else would you do with it?
A lot of things, actually.
Nonsense.
Seriously, just how much does Yoshino actually do for you?
Everything you'd expect of a maid. She prepares my tea, makes me treats, that sort of thing. Then there's the preparing of my meals, cleaning, and of course, the laundry. Oh, and sorting and taking out the trash.
That poor, poor woman.
That was quite a shopping list.
No kidding. Why was all of this on there?
How should I know? I just bought whatever was written down.
Shampoo, conditioner, detergent, bath soap, tissues, trash bags, a scrubbing brush, toothpaste. How is any of this related to making a midday treat?
What do you want from me? If it was on the list, I got it. Now let's hurry up and carry all of this back to the manor. It's over toward Junk Street.
This store simply has too varied a stock. I can't decide what to buy. Ah, a save point. Shall we take a break? Business in the Delusionscape? Please be well prepared. A clothes shop. Perhaps the mistress would care to try something on? Oh, young miss.
Did you just get here? That's suspicious. But not to worry, we did all of your shopping for you.
Oh my. Thank you very much, mistress.
Keyword is we, so you can be pretty confident everything is right.
I could have done something like this on my own, you know.
Such spirit. It's wonderful to see.
Spirit?
Aha! You planned this, didn't you?
Oh, no. Nothing of the sort. I simply dropped my to-do list in my haste. After which point, you and the young miss were kind enough to take it upon yourselves to aid me in my duties. And surely it was nothing more than kindness on your parts. Oh, my.
No, I totally get it now. This whole trip was a ruse to teach Ko a lesson in homemaking.
Please keep your voice down. One step at a time, I always say.
Hey! What are you two talking about?
About you, young miss, of course. How about we upgrade our PPs while we're here?
Best line ever. Right, has Moe got an event?
This shop sells PP parts. Shall we upgrade?
Pinkun.
It's a personal computer Pega store. Let's get some upgrades.
It's a personal computer shop. Shall we upgrade our PPs? Don't forget, apparel stores also sell accessories.
Behind North Street area.
A save point! Remember to save often in games like this. It's a delusion scape.
Why are we here?
We have a delivery to make.
Excuse me?
There's something I forgot about when I was in here before. So now, we're going to deliver it.
What are you talking about?
Just follow me.
Save point! Remember to save often in games like this. There's an enemy here. Maybe we can sneak past. It's
Go try
an
the
enemy.
central door.
Are we going to fight? Oh, a door. Are you planning to head back? There's an enemy here. Maybe we can sneak past. If you're headed through the door, please... It's
Not
an
so
enemy.
fast.
What should we do?
Hot.
There are a lot of enemies. It's making me
No
kind
problem.
of nervous.
Please,
Your gauge is filled. Engage in matching moves.
Do your thing.
Hot! Not so hot! You like this?
Windbreaker!
The enemy seems to be
Hot!
resistant to that.
Gotcha! Eat this!
Go to hell.
Rest in peace.
Don't let your guard down.
You're out!
Don't let your guard down.
Check this out! Rest in peace.
Nice one, Yamato. Amazing.
Not so fast! Run! Mission accomplished.
I think there's a treasure chest nearby. I wonder what's in it. It's an enemy. There are 3 enemies.
I'll blow you away!
We can win, can't we? You're good to go for an Imagine field anytime.
Hot! Gotcha! Hot! Heavy hot! Pretty good. Fast! Didn't hurt a bit. You like this? Not waiting
You're
real
really strong, Asai. I wish I could be that strong.
Eat
2
this!
enemies left. We can
Not so
do
fast!
this.
You're out!
You're welcome.
You like this? Hot!
Wow, Asai, you got 2. That's really
To
good.
the ground! Hot!
Only 1 enemy remains.
This hot! It's what we rule!
If you're headed through the door, please... It's an enemy. Are we going to fight? It's an enemy. Are we going to fight? Are we headed beyond the door? It's an enemy. Are we going to fight? It's an enemy. What should we do? There's an enemy here. Maybe we can sneak past.
Here we go, event time.
Hey, how deep are we going?
Yeah, Cole.
Saki's already...
Trust me, that girl wouldn't just leave this place and be done with it.
Are you saying Saki is in here?
She had delusions on the brain. There's no way she'd go back to an ordinary life without putting up a hell of a fight. So, I'm going to tear her limb from limb. That's what I forgot to give her before.
Oh, a door. Shall we open it? A save point. Remember to save often in games like...
Saki?
Huh? Saki!
That's what I thought.
You've got good instincts, little lady. Is this like a womanly bond or something?
Saki, don't you remember? It's me, Asahi. Unreliable old neat Asahi.
I met you all yesterday, didn't I? Saki, it's Ryu. Don't you remember me? Saki, it's me! The noble familiar bound to your family line, Pinkun! I'm sorry, strange stuffed animal.
Yeah, this makes sense. After all, we did destroy her delusion.
Let's just go.
But... Saki...
Well, now it's my turn. I come bearing gifts, you bitch!
Ko, stop. Saki doesn't remember anything about what happened.
Forgetting it so easily is an equally grave offense.
Look, she doesn't remember trying to nullify your delusion, nor does she remember trying to be friends with you.
Then I'm just going to have to smack the memories back into her head!
Damn it, Ko! Sonata! What was that? What did you throw at her?
The thing I forgot to deliver.
Huh?
Asahi, look. There, at Saki's feet. Huh? What is this?
A notebook?
Not like you to keep a diary.
Wait, seriously?
Saki, please. Read that book.
Today I encountered my first delusion. I think I might be some kind of chosen one. I was a little scared at first, but I think I'm okay now. And to top it all off, I made a new friend. He doesn't seem to have a name, so I'm going to recommend the name Pink-kun, since he's pink and all. I hope he likes it. Pink-kun?
The one and only. Do you remember now?
Akihabara sure is rife with delusions. It doesn't seem like we'll ever be able to get rid of them all. But I met someone new today. He's a NEET, so I'm not sure how reliable he is, but at least he believes me. I hope he and I become fast friends. Asahi?
Do you remember now?
An idol-themed delusion has appeared in town, but it's not the only one. Another new delusion has begun encroachment too. But I've made another wonderful new friend. Her name is Ryu, and she's very cute. I hope she can teach me the secret to being so adorable. Ryu.
That's me, all right. Ryu Momose.
Yamato is one enigmatic boy. It almost seems like he doesn't want to destroy the delusion. But some things just have to be done. The safety of the world is at stake. I was glad he and I became friends, though, at least. Yamato. Have I made a mistake? Should delusions not be nullified after all? What world am I trying to protect here? Do Kotomi and I just live in completely different ones? I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Kotomi?
Coming back to you yet? I am that Kotomi. The very Kotomi Sonata whose delusion you tried to crush. And I will not allow you to tell me you've forgotten who I am!
I remember you. I do. I remember all of you, don't I? Yes, all of you.
That's right. It's us. It's me. Saki, it's me.
Pink-kun, Asahi, Ryu, Yamato, Saki!
This is no time to get emotional. Your diary cuts off there, doesn't it?
Huh?
It does. I know it does, because you dropped it. And you can't very well write in something you don't have.
Then, after my last entry, what did I do?
You betrayed your friends.
What?
You betrayed your friends and joined the Akihabara Freedom Fighters. You became our enemy.
I did?
It doesn't matter anymore.
Yes, it does. Do you think it's all right for her to simply forget why she defected? She could very well do it again, you know.
That's...
So I'm going to make her remember, one way or another. Prepare yourself, Saki!
Huh?
A few good kicks should jog your memory, so own up to your mistakes and face me!
Wait!
Let them fight it out.
But...
If I win, you have to answer any one question I ask you, no matter what it is. Are you ready?
Oh, are we playing as Kotomi for this part? Oh, this is gonna be fun. I guess we just fight her. Question is how much of a fight she's gonna put up.
For fighting me, your opponent.
I don't want to fight you, Kotomi. We can work through this.
That's not your decision to make.
A moment
I decide
unguarded.
if we fight or
Dark
not.
stage. 1, 2.
Time to light you up. Ignition!
Dive.
No, you don't. Does it feel good running from your problems? Time to light you up. Ignition!
Front flip.
And this is why I hate playing support characters.
A moment unguarded. Time out of my busy schedule to fight you. Show some appreciation.
What's the point of casting magic if it's just gonna knock me out of it? And she'll guard against the water spell. Does she guard against everything? That's the question.
What do I do? I don't know what to do.
A moment. Do you think you're hurting me?
Can swim.
Think
Right
you can.
down.
Splash. Try harder to beat me. Or have you forgotten how to fight too?
Oh my god, look how much damage she does. I hate moments like this where you just play as a sucky character.
Front flip.
I'm taking time out of my busy schedule to fight you. Show some appreciation.
1, 2.
A moment
Assault.
unguarded. Dark stage.
Look at me go.
Dark Stage did quite a lot to it there.
I'm taking time out of my busy schedule to fight you. Show some appreciation. Time to light you up. Ignition!
Rise down.
Time to light you up. Ignition! Time to light you up. I'm taking time out of my busy schedule to fight you. Show some appreciation.
Racing.
I'm taking time out of my busy schedule to fight you. Show some appreciation.
Assault.
Why won't you just give up on me already?
Too slow.
Time to light you up. Ignition!
Hope you can swim.
I can't be with you anymore. Why won't you understand?
Time to light you up. Ignition! Does it feel good running from your problems? Do your thing!
Take. Assault turn.
I really love spending time with you all. I hope you know that.
Rise down.
Yeah, I hate boss fights like this.
Die, please. You're so annoying!
1, 2.
Does it feel good running from your problems?
Die already. Look at me go.
So I literally just got to quaff items while casting and hitting her.
Rise down.
I'm taking time out of my busy schedule to fight you. Show some appreciation.
Racing.
Die, please.
1, 2.
You're so annoying!
I can't be with you anymore. Why won't you understand?
Time to light you up.
Takes too long.
A moment unguarded. Dark stage.
Look at me
Does
go.
it feel good running
Nowhere
from
to
your
hide.
problems? Die, please.
Pierce.
You do-
Swift split. Here we go. Here we go.
Nowhere to hide. Blind dark.
Racing.
God, this boss fight is terrible.
I can't be with you anymore. Why won't you understand?
Too slow.
No, you don't.
1, 2. Front flip.
I don't even know if you can call this a boss
Be
fight.
with you anymore.
You're so
Why
annoying.
won't you understand?
I hate the fact that I have to micromanage every aspect of this
Look at me
fight so
go.
much. Because
Die,
Katami,
please.
no one wants to play as Katami, really, let's be honest. Like, no one wants to play as a character
running
like
from
this.
your problems?
Die already. Swift split. Remember
You
already,
don't-
damn it.
Nowhere to hide.
I don't care anymore. Please, let's just stop this.
Die, please.
You're so annoying. Swift split. 1, 2.
Nowhere to hide.
Can't stop me. Too
Run
slow.
away.
Does it feel good running from your
Front
problems?
Racing.
Yeah, like I'm stupid enough to let her.
Swift split. Pierce.
Like I'm stupid enough to just, like, walk into her when she's got that mode engaged.
Does it feel good running
Racing.
from your problems?
Die already! Assault turn!
Die, please.
Nowhere to hide! Too slow! You're so annoying! Swift split!
Does it feel
Kill
like
two!
running from your
Die,
problems?
please! Assault turn! Nowhere to hide! Too slow!
Does it feel good running from your problems?
Assault turn!
No, you...
Swift split!
No, you don't.
Nowhere to hide! Right down!
Die, please. Does
Die
it feel
already!
good running from
Too
your
slow.
problems?
You're so annoying! Swift split! Nowhere to hide!
Bid you to forget. I'll
No,
knock
you
the
don't.
memories
Die
back
already!
into you.
Down!
Die, please.
But it's just too late.
Swift
I can't be with you anymore.
You're so annoying!
you
Nowhere to
understand?
hide! 1, 2! Swift split! Nowhere to hide! Right Swift down! Split! Nowhere to hide! Swift split! Nowhere to hide!
I really love spending time with you all. I hope you know that.
Assault turn!
No, you don't.
Does
Does it feel good running from your problems?
Time to shine! Let her rip!
That hurt, you know.
1, 2! Too slow!
I really love spending time with you
Go!
all. I
you
hope you
don't.
know
Die
that.
already! Nowhere to hide! Attack!
No mercy.
I really love spending time with
Right
you all.
down!
I hope you know
Die
that.
already! Swift split! Racing! Nowhere to hide!
No, you don't.
Here we go! No
Die,
chance!
please.
Swift
I can't be with you anymore. Why won't you understand?
Do your thing!
I'm barely feeling a thing. Is that the best you've got?
Stop this, please. I beg of you.
Pierce!
That was definitely close. I would have been really annoyed if that actually had gone the other way. She's almost done. I just hate boss fights like this. They're not that good. They're supposed to be like I get it. You're supposed to be emotional and stuff. I get it during stuff like this. But like it really just equates to slapping them around until enough HP falls. And the combat feels so clunky that it just feels pointless. At least when there's multiple enemies or a big boss, it feels like a giant melee cluster.
Nowhere to Gotcha!
Die,
And I
please.
love how she can just like stun us, no problem. But like it takes forever for us to even stun her once.
Racing!
Does it feel good
That
running
hurt,
from
you
your
know.
problems?
Right down! Assault turn!
This like makes the fight drag out longer when she
Two! Nowhere to
quips
hide!
a
Feel good
song
running
or whatever.
from your problems.
Look at me go! Die already! Swift split! Nowhere to hide! Right down! Split! Flying dart!
I was careless.
About time, jeez. That weren't fun. And no one level. Well, she didn't even level up from that, which sums it all up.
I win. So, remember anything now?
You can still be drawing a blank.
Remember, damn it!
I don't. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sure you remember our deal. If I won, you were supposed to answer any one question I had. So, my question is, what the hell happened to you after the events in your diary? Just remember, damn it. It would be too convenient for you to just forget. This isn't some sort of soap opera. This is real life.
I'm really sorry.
You honestly can't remember, huh? Hey, Reiji, you know of any ways to jog her memory?
What do I look like, a brain surgeon? I have no idea.
Which means Saki's memories stop right before she leaves us.
Still, she remembers you guys, right? That's good, isn't it?
It's terrible.
Ko,
I can't possibly forgive her. And yet, I also can't hold a grudge against someone who's not all there.
hell do you mean by that?
Children should be seen and not heard.
You wanna go? Come on, just cut it out already.
You're willing to accept her the way she
Yamato's like, you want to go?
is, even as a proven turncoat?
Well,
I'm really sorry. I don't know how many times I can tell you that, but it seems like I can't be with you anymore. So I guess this is goodbye again.
Saki?
Wait,
Who are you again?
looks like you've cheered up a little.
Why are you here, Aoi?
Boss wanted me to give you this, Asahi. Wait, is that? He said if you needed to, you were more than welcome to make use of it. I think I have to be going now. Bye-bye.
Hey, Tachibana. What is that? The Freedom Fighters activity log.
The doll delusion has been safely destroyed. But there's a girl who's in a bad place now. Her name is Saki Hoshino, one of our rivals. She's gone off to sulk in a far-off corner of Akihabara, and despite our history, she's made no moves against us. I can't ignore the suffering of any resident of Akihabara, so I've decided to extend an olive branch. And when I did, this is what she said.
There's only one world, isn't there?
What do you mean by that?
The world I was trying to protect isn't a happy one, according to that girl. Actually, I don't think the world is my problem here. The problem is, I've been doing all this for selfish reasons. Protecting the world for glory, not because I care about the people in it.
What? You think you're a hypocrite now? Protecting the world's heavy stuff. Tough to wrap your head around. There ain't just one world. Hell, depending on how you look at it, there's many worlds as there are people. It's all about your point of view. Just like you guys and us.
How so?
We're both doing what we gotta do to destroy delusions, right? Both basically after the same thing. But even if our goals are aligned, we can't work together. Because the worlds we see are so dang different. We're basically flying the same flag in clashing colors. Our worlds are the only thing that make us incompatible. A girl looking to destroy delusions and one who don't want her delusion taken away just ain't seeing the same world.
So, what do I do about that?
Surrender to us.
Excuse me?
Take some time and get to know us. Learn how we think, so you can see the same world we do, and we can see eye to eye. And maybe, one day, we'll get to see the world that girl with the wild way of thinking dreams about. After our discussion, she agreed to join the Akihabara Freedom Fighters. And also she could try to understand the world that girl, Katomi Sanada, lived in.
Wait. So you...
All for Ko.
I'm sorry. Kotomi, I'm really sorry.
A little late for apologies now. Always so selfish and prideful. But then you go and do something like that. How's a girl supposed to hold a grudge?
I know it's too late to apologize, and what's done can't be undone. But still, I really am sorry.
Damn it. This is so not like you. It's weird. I take back my one question condition. I want you to promise me one more thing. From now on, you are not to apologize to me ever again. You got that?
I'm...
Damn it all, just stop! Stop doing that! I'll make it nice and clear for you. No matter what you say, I will not ever forgive you. Understood?
Wait, do you mean that, Ko?
You know, Sanada, Hoshino really seems genuine about being sorry. You shouldn't be so hard on her.
Nobody asked you.
Don't worry about those two, Yamato. I think they'll be just fine. Whatever then.
Saki, I will never forgive you. Not ever.
Fine.
So until I do, I want you to stay with me. And teach me about your world.
What are you...
Sounds like a pretty good offer to me, Saki.
Ryu?
God, can't you just be honest with yourselves?
Yamato.
Don't misunderstand me. It's not like I can't revenge all I want against you just because we're working together.
You see?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I'll just have to be prepared to be, revenged upon. But, well, if it's you doing the revenging, Kotomi, I think that'll be just fine.
That's so cruel! Saki, how could you choose Kotomi over little old me?
Pin-kun?
With that all settled, what say we get out of here? I'll treat you guys to some food, since it is a special occasion.
Hey, why are you acting all adult all of a sudden?
Because I am an adult?
Well then, let's get some yakiniku at the most expensive restaurant in town.
Only if you order nothing but grade E Calbee.
Kotomi?
What is it?
I really am sorry, you know. But I'm also grateful. So thank you.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But I will say, your delusion wasn't bad.
I have to say, I'm glad Ko had that diary on hand.
Yeah, good thing it was written in such careful detail, too. That's what saved the day, I think.
We should make sure to send our thanks along to Boss and his freedom fighters, too. Couldn't have done it without them.
Bet you're happy now, huh, little lady?
About what, exactly?
Hey, I was talking to her, not you.
What?
Whose phone was that?
Mine? Oh, it's from the boss.
The freedom fighters?
What? What is this all about?
What's it say?
If you don't remember my actual name, you can just delete this message. But if you do remember my name, I want you to stay away from the Freedom Fighters HQ. We are currently embroiled in battle with the DAB.
What?
So that's what they were up to, huh?
Why would the DAB attack the freedom fighters?
You're forgetting what the DAB's primary goal is. They exist to manage the delusions, to take ownership of them.
So when there's a group that's destroying everyone they can find...
Yeah. They're moving to squash the freedom fighters and get them out of their way.
Will they be all right?
I don't know. This is the only contact I have with them anymore.
What are we gonna do then? Just leave them be?
Ko, what do you think we should do?
It's your decision, not mine.
Thank you, Ko. All right, people. Let's mobilize and save all the freedom fighters!
god, we're switching characters. That's the way it should be. Because Ami's awful, she's really just a support character. Speaking of which, I need to put music on here. We got sub-events. 2 of them by the looks of it. Side streets.
You taking it safe break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file. Feel like something's about to happen. Come on, let's see what.
No pink on the vent.
Hey, Dingus! What kind of store is this?
This? It's Satobukia. They sell figurines and character goods and all that other good stuff.
Figurines and character goods, huh?
What? Is there something you want from here?
No, I just had a great idea.
Uh-oh. Quickly, everyone, let's get moving.
Now just hold on a second. I'm not done talking yet. Listen to me!
Fine. What is this great idea of yours?
Let's make a mascot of me!
Alrighty then, off we go.
Come on, stop! Hear me out!
Okay, sure, whatever. I guess I'll be the one to ask. Gee, Pin-kun, what do you mean, make a mascot of you?
Just think about it. I'm adorable. If we make a mascot out of something as adorable as me, there's no way we won't wind up totally swimming in cash. We'll have enough money to open the Pink Paradise Maid Cafe in no time flat.
So that's your great idea, huh?
Foolproof, isn't it?
A mascot, huh? Are you talking a small plushie kind of thing?
Yep, that's the idea.
I suppose I could make you one. It might be a nice change of pace from my usual sewing projects.
Are you two seriously considering this?
Certainly. After all, if we have a mascot version of him, we can hit it as much as we want without repercussion.
Aw, Katomi, be nice. Not that I don't understand where you're coming from.
Not you too, Saki.
I'm just joking. But you do have a point. When your mouth is shut, you can be rather cute. You have all the makings of a decent mascot.
You didn't have to say that first part, you know.
So you two are actually going to do this? You're actually going to make a Pin-kun plushie?
It's been a while since I broke out the pattern paper. It'll be good practice, and really could turn out looking cute.
I have some leftover cloth and cotton we can use. Asahi, you go buy us some beads to use for the eyes.
Oh, and while you're at it, would you mind picking up a chain we can hang it from, too?
Huh? How did I become the errand boy here?
Do you have a problem with that?
Not a one.
Nobody asked you.
Sounds like we're doing this. We'll get started over at Violet Eden. Come join us once you have our supplies, please.
You can count on us.
Why me? Guess I'll get this over with. Best place to start is Radio Lakaikon, maybe?
It's funny they say Radiola Kaikon, I just think of the Electric Town Plaza.
You taking it safe, Break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file.
But it is originally referred to as Radio Kaikon, as opposed to Radiola Kaikon area. So it's had a slight name change. And it was known as Radio Kaiken area because of the audio and radio paraphernalia.
The store. We gonna get some items?
And then it changed, and it's all electronic stores and stuff now.
Well, here we are. Still not sure what the hell I did to deserve this.
There's no time for self-doubt, dingus. Time is money. Every second we waste cuts into my profits. But not to worry. Once I'm rich, I'll give you 30 yen. Don't spend it all in one place.
Hey, Pinkun, the big thing we're buying here is beads to use as eyes, right?
You got it.
Well, in that case...
What are you...
Come here, Pinky Poo. I gotta measure your piddly little pupils.
Hey, I need those.
Hold still. This won't hurt. Much.
Stop!
Time for some payback.
Quit yanking my ears! Come on!
That should be all the info I need. I appreciate the help, Pinkun.
I thought I was gonna die.
But you didn't, and that's what counts. Now let's go buy those beads.
Wait!
I like what we got. Seems perfect.
But at what cost?
Oh, don't worry. I won't let your sacrifice go to waste. You have my word on that.
Whatever. I'm going back to Violet Eden before something else happens to me. Oh, good, a safe spot. I could use a breather. A delusionscape. We gonna go in?
Hey, we're back, and we got your beads.
It's about time. That took you two forever.
Surely you weren't playing around the whole time, were you?
I was toyed with it. That counts.
Ugh, well,
Welcome.
whatever. Just hand over the goods.
Sure thing. Here. So, how's it going?
I just finished up the pattern paper, and we're making some last-minute adjustments before we start cutting.
Yes, so give us a second.
Ooh, fun.
How's this?
Perfect. It's exactly to spec.
Oh, hey, are you two done?
We are. Have a look.
Amazing! It's me!
Wow. Looks like all the trouble I went to for those supplies actually paid off.
Of course. It was made from my designs after all.
And my handiwork?
And it only exists in the first place because of how gosh darned adorable I am!
Until you open your mouth.
Thank you, ladies, so much! And please, keep up the good work on the rest of them!
What? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? We're going into mass production so we can get ever closer to the grand opening of Pink Paradise!
You really are an idiot.
Yeah?
I told you right from the start that I would make one as a change of pace. One!
But why? Look at how cute he is! How can you say no to that face?
Easily. It's well made, but it'll never sell. It looks way too much like a perverted pink puff for anyone to buy it.
Yeah, that's so mean.
Don't worry, Pinkun. I think you're cute. When you keep your mouth shut.
You're both mean. We absolutely can sell this! I believe in the power of my own cuteness!
Well, if you think it has a chance, how about we put this one up for auction? Good way to judge its market potential, which I'm assuming will be nil with 0 bidders.
People will too bid on it! I'll fetch so much money we'll be able to buy oceanfront property afterward!
I don't care about money. Here,
Dedicated
Saki,
pink
you
and
will
wood
love
chipper.
this.
Huh? You're giving it to me?
I take it you really like
Pink
pink.
Puff's guardian, so it seems only right that you should hang on to its stuffed little twin.
Thank you. I'll take very good care of it. Isn't this great, Pinkun?
You know, it's really funny. The devs really must have loved, like, referencing the plushy stuff as much as possible. Even more so when they realized that they were going to make an actual plushie of him for the neat edition of the game. Like, the meta must have just been, like, jumping off the walls that day when they wrote it down. They must have thought, we're so clever. Like, comedy. I mean, to be fair, it is quite funny in how self-aware it is, but, you know.
Now there are two of us. I'll be the best big brother in the world and show him lots and lots of brotherly love.
Weren't you just trying to sell your beloved little brother like 5 seconds ago?
Yeah.
Main Street.
You taking a save break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file. A delusionscape. We gonna go in?
Oh, Sharako. We haven't had a Sharako event for quite a while.
You look bored, and I got more work for you.
What? No!
Do it, and I'll bounce a reward your way.
Reward?
Good. Seal of blood. You're in.
Wait! I haven't agreed to anything.
I just need you to deliver these. The addresses are all written nice and clear, as you can see. I'll be waiting in the usual place, and I expect good things from you.
Damn it, how do I keep getting roped into this? Whatever these are, they smell great. Which actually has me kind of worried. First one is addressed to Nyan Dreamin'.
Oh boy. Cat lady. Radio Kaikon area, yep.
You taking a save break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file.
Hi. Sharako asked me to come deliver this to you.
Oh, are you Shiarko's new manservant?
What? No!
Well, no matter. I'm so hungry, so it's real good to see you. Nyah.
You're hungry.
Wow, Shiarko's specialty kebabs.
What?
Time for a fancy feast.
Did she seriously just turn me into a kebab delivery boy? Did I get career chipped? What is even going on anymore?
Why, that's obvious. Miss Shiarko's kebab service is one of Akiba's best-kept secrets.
Kebab service?
Try it just once, and you'll be hooked. It's a miracle kebab topped with a magical powder.
Magical powder?
Oh, yes. The manufacturing process for Shiarko's powder is top secret.
I'm not sure how much more I can bear to know about this.
Anyway, thanks so much for the delivery. Nyah.
Who is Sharako Ube? I hope my next delivery helps shed some light on things and doesn't land me in prison. Let's see. Next one is for Kyoya Izanagi? The hell is she making me deliver now?
use it in case the power goes out.
Oh, look who it is.
Here. I was requested to deliver this to you.
So thou hast come, O servant of the illusory Twilight Queen.
Yes, I hast come. Out of curiosity, what did you order?
A great eight-legged overlord of the sea, piled high with sinful powders and shaped into innumerable warm jewels.
You could just say takoyaki, you know.
I fare thee well. Until next our fates intertwine, friend.
I have no idea what's going on. Looks like the last delivery is to... Violet Eden? Well, good. Akemi must have some idea as to who or what Sharako is.
Side streets. I always forget Violet Eden's never marked out.
You taking a save break? Be careful you don't overwrite the wrong file.
Well, well, come on in.
I'm here with a delivery from Sharako Ube.
From Sharako, you say? How strange. I haven't ordered anything from her.
Huh. So, who is this for then?
That would be me.
What? It's for you? Okay. So, mind if I ask what you ordered?
This.
Damn. What is all that?
Mountains of veggies, heaps of garlic, oceans of oil, spices stacked high, and so much powder.
Wait, it's ramen! But what's with all the powder?
I had a craving.
Are you sure this is actually safe to eat?
Oh, without question. Sharako has sworn up and down that no incidents will ever occur through her actions.
Incidents? Actually, Akemi, how well do you know Sharako? Have you known her long?
Ours is a rather old relationship, yes. We keep each other's secrets, as it were.
Meaning?
Meaning, I can't say a word about her to you, I'm afraid.
That just makes me want to know even more.
This is your last delivery, no? When you report back, you can always just ask her. Perhaps you can be the one who gets her to show her hand.
Save point. You'd better use it in case the power goes out. Headed into the Delusionscape? I'll, keep watch outside. Yeah. Hey, a clothing store! Wonder...
Hey, deliveries are all done.
Nice work.
I gotta ask though, why did you have me delivering food to people? Kebabs, takoyaki, ramen? Seems kind of random.
Just a little side business I whipped up to bring in some extra cashish.
Okay, so what is Shariko powder then exactly?
Now that right there is privileged information. I can't very well be giving out all my trade secrets, can I?
Trade secrets? Seriously?
What? You really that curious about my business ventures?
Yeah, I guess I am.
All right then. Secret ingredients, love.
I should have known. I'll be going now.
What? Without your reward?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Here, catch.
This is a bouncy ball.
Told ya I'd bounce a reward your way, didn't I?
Oi.
Anyway, hope you'll come help me out again sometime, bud.
All my hard work for a ball.
Oh, platinum anklet though. That's pretty good actually. That was worth doing alone.
Hey, a clothing store! Wonder if they have anything in my size.
I should check out the maid events as well, just to make sure. Because we all know this game loves to hide one or two of them. It's looking unlikely though. Looks like we're going back to main plot then. I think that's all of the sub-quests for the time being. UBX we go.
Oh, good, a safe spot. I could use a breather. Delusions!
What's going on? I don't see DAB agents anywhere.
Maybe not. But look close and you can see traces of battle. They're in here somewhere.
Boss. Mitsuki. Akari. Aoi. I hope they're all okay.
Even if they are, it's my turn to show those agents who the real boss is.
Not the time for jokes, Sonata.
Ugh, killjoy.
I think I see what's going on.
What is it? What? You starting to lose your nerve or something?
Hell no. I was just thinking this delusion's got some real cohesion to it. Unlike a certain chuny brats.
Who are you even comparing me to? Whose delusion is this?
Figure it out before we get to the core of this place, and I'll treat you to a delectable sirloin.
I'm holding you to that, damn it.
Save point! You'd better use it in case the power goes out.
A delusionscape.
Yeah, not putting out a pink and all the way through this area.
An enemy draws near. Quite the full house today. This may become a war of attrition.
That's a turn.
One foe dispatched by Master Sasha. Your skill is impressive. Only one foe remains. Let us strive to the end of battle. An enemy has been spotted. How shall we handle this encounter? An enemy has been spotted. How shall we handle this encounter? An enemy draws near. Command? Quite the full house today. This may become a war of attrition.
Didn't hurt a bit.
Mission
Eat this!
Only one foe remains.
I'll show you!
Let us strive to make the end of battle. An enemy draws near. Command. Quite the full house today. This may become a war of attrition.
Hot, please! We rule!
Vanquished, Master Sasha.
Like this!
Two foes remain. This should be an easy win. An enemy draws near. Command? It's an enemy! Please exercise caution. It's an enemy! Please exercise caution. I feel there may be a treasure chest nearby. Shall we proceed through the door? I will happily lead the way. An enemy has been spotted. We face a great many things, but we can win this. Don't give up.
You're out! Run them through!
Master
Like
Sasha,
that's a turn?
we rule the status ailment. Our enemies are numerous. Our will to succeed is stronger.
Run them through!
Only one foe remains.
this.
Let us strive
Pretty
to make
cool,
the
isn't it?
battle.
Yeah, you've got a point there, actually. Now that you mention it, yeah. This is definitely a game that has to be, like, played in bursts. You can't just sit down and just, like, go through it all at once. Especially if you plan to do all the sub-events anyway, really. I mean, to be fair, though, a lengthy, you know, Jrpg like this on the Vita is quite nice. I mean, there's lots of games that are like that, but... I mean, Tales of Eternia is quite long as well.
I feel there may be a treasure chest nearby.
I'll still be doing that, don't worry, but like...
We must plan our strategies
Pull you away!
carefully.
You like this?
Yeah, that's true.
Not so fast!
The combat is really uninspired, though.
It's over!
That was Still many to be vanquished, but we will prevail.
It does feel very clunky. That's the best way I can describe combat. Yeah, definitely on the go in general.
Shall we proceed through the door? I will happily lead the way.
I mean, the reason why I'm playing this version is because this version was on sale, and I don't have a Vita anyway.
An enemy drop. With numbers this great, we must plan our
I should look into Vita emulation, now you mentioned it. I wonder how accessible it is.
Considerable
Rest in peace.
but we will prevail. Only two. The road to victory is short. Only one round. Let us fight to the end of battle.
I need your help. I'm seriously skilled.
An enemy has been spotted. How shall we handle this encounter? We face a great many foes, but we can win this. Don't give up.
You like jump? Book this up. Run them through.
incredible skill. So many to be vanquished. French will prevail.
I would argue the first two Akibas were more to be like played in short bursts as well, because those games weren't very long.
Oh,
And that's if you include all the endings
Shall
for
we take
them.
a break?
Yeah, you can clear some of the gameplay, do the events, and then just quit out kind of thing, yeah, exactly.
An enemy has been spotted. How shall we handle this encounter?
I mean, at this point,
An
I'm pretty
enemy
much just
draws
streaming it
near.
out of curiosity's
Command.
sake, because I want to see what the ending's like, and plus, technically at that point, I'll have played every single Akiba game in the series.
An
I'm kind
enemy
of
draws
like
near. Command.
marking this off as a
This
badge
is quite the scuffle.
badge
Shall I join the fray?
honor, I suppose. Or badge of dishonor, either way.
Your skill is impressive. Let us strive to make the end of battle.
Do your thing.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely. People will have definitely gotten then more bang for their buck with this. I'm trying to think of the game that I put the most time into that was a Vita, that was originally a PSP game. I suppose I did put a lot of time into Sword Art Online Hollow Fragment, for example.
How shall we
And
handle
that
this
game
encounter?
required a lot of grinding.
If you're to go through this door, please be certain you're...
Especially the skill implementation exercises. If you wanted certain effects and certain abilities in that game, you had to do a bunch of mandatory... well, not mandatory, it's optional if you want to do it, but you had to do a bunch of side requirements to level up certain skills. Like, for example...
Please, exercise caution.
no, that's a fair point. It's just
An
like
enemy
Pokemon
draws
too, isn't it?
This
Really.
is quite the scuffle. Shall I join the fray?
Like, you load up the game,
shall find a
you
safe
grind a
way to
bit,
escape
you know,
your
maybe clear a gym leader or two,
Oh,
catch some Pokemon in a new area if you so wish, but then like save and then finish. And then you load the game up and rinse repeat pretty much. And that's kind of what this game sort of feels like in a
How
way.
shall we handle this encounter? Oh, a save point. Shall we take a break?
We're definitely going to save. I mean, I don't mind playing this in a long burst. I mean, it doesn't bother me that much. Because I'm dedicating my time to streaming it anyway. It's kind of like, well, I might as well clear it. And then when it's cleared, that'll be done, essentially. And then I'll be like, I've played every Akiba game in the series. And then I'll eventually be revisiting Akiba 2 when Cardi's DLC gets released. Which I'll be looking forward to, by the way. It's a very good route, because we're finally going to get the maid ending for that game. And we all know that, like, Cardi's best girl. Because, you know, you couldn't get an ending with her.
Still no sign of the Freedom Fighters or the DAB.
No resistance at all.
Reiji?
Yeah?
I think I've got it figured out now. Is this where...
Can't say for sure, but yeah. I think you're on the right track.
What right track? What are you guys talking about?
Nothing. Come on, we've got to keep moving. They're probably fighting right in the core of this place.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go!
I just hope they're all okay.
Shall we proceed through the door? I will have...
Ha! Thought maybe the reinforcements were here, but it's just you guys.
Yoo-hoo! Hello.
Nice to see you guys more intact than we expected.
Of course we are. Those wimps were no match for the freedom fighters.
We all banded together and hit them with a BAM! And with a kapow! And they were donezo.
The suits ran away.
The fucking noises Akari's making.
They were probably just grunts. I doubt they'll be the last. That's not a judgment, though. You guys did good, so we should get the hell out of here while we still can.
Why? What could they have that'd chase us off?
No matter how strong you are, they have a nearly limitless supply of reinforcements at their disposal. They won't stop till they make you disappear.
What do you mean, disappear?
He's just exaggerating.
If I had time to joke around, I wouldn't have come all this way. The Delusory Administration Bureau is not an opponent a ragtag bunch like us can take on and actually hope to beat.
Well, thanks for the warning, but we ain't an easy group to snuff out ourselves. We're like noble cockroaches.
That's rather hilarious considering how many times we've beaten them before in combat.
Boss! Whoa! Saki, is that you? Looks like her.
Remember now, do you, Saki?
Now that I've knocked some sense into her, she does.
And given that Kotomi's next to you, it looks like you finally managed to bury the hatchet. Not bad.
Boss.
Boss, what are you talking about?
Let's just say that's classified. Need to know basis only. Sorry.
Thank you, boss.
Where do you get off thanking me? You were a spy for your gang from the start anyway, weren't you?
Not likely. You'll have to think of a better line than that.
I'd like to express my gratitude as well, boss. Thank you.
You lose a few of your marbles on the way here or something? I'm your sworn enemy, remember? Don't be thanking me.
Yeah, I guess we are enemies. Or we were anyway, but I don't want to fight with you for another minute.
You don't get to make that decision.
Mizuki, don't you think the time has come to quit the Akihabara Freedom Fighters and come with us? Please?
I'd like you to do that too.
I guess I would too.
If you stay with them, the DAB will destroy you. And I should be the only one who gets to destroy you.
Speaking of, we should leave. Like now.
Please, come with us.
What do you say, Mizuki?
You found yourself a pretty great group of friends, Asahi. But so have I.
Oh, you mean us? You're making me blush.
Now that's why you're my right-hand man.
If they're really that precious to you, then you should know I'm serious. Put a stop to the Freedom Fighters. Join us.
Well, how's about you make him quit? By force, I mean.
What? Why?
Fighting is in our very name, Asahi. It's our raison d'etre. But if you beat us, then we'll disband the Akihabara Freedom Fighters. I give you my word on that.
Are you serious?
Dead serious, Mizuki. But if we win, every last one of you's got to surrender to us. Our victory, our terms.
Well, aren't you a gambler?
A decisive battle, huh?
I'm fine with this. As long as we do not lose.
You guys!
We're not going easy on you, you know.
We'll give it everything we've got.
Our righteousness versus your righteousness in a knockdown, drag-out brawl. Let's see whose righteousness is left. Only thing I know for sure is that we can't walk the same path. We're too different for that.
I'll be your opponent, Asahi.
If that's what you want, Mizuki, let's end this. Here and now.
We solemnly swear to fight with every last ounce of strength we have. Right, guys? Let's show them what for.
Let's do this, everyone.
Let's you want to step?
Now whose
Let's step.
righteousness turns on? Get right righteousness.
Not so fast. To the ground. Out of my way. Run him through. Out of my way. Gotcha. Aerial punch. Like this. Let's butt heads. Run him through. Ember's Edge. Right down. Go to hell.
Time to do some damage.
I'm not done yet. Run him through. Run him through. Massive heavy bullet. You're out.
Yeah, the combat feels a bit better when it's all a giant melee going on.
Tell me something.
It's over. Come on. Run him through. Run him through. Run him through. Run him through. Let's play. Get out of my
There is little I can do to aid you, but please don't let me down. Master Rage, you've taken a lot of damage. It may be best to heal.
I was stunned.
Yeah, gotcha. The hell?
Just take a little nap, it'll wear off surely.
Here we go. Hot sweeping bullet.
Follow my lead, guys.
Fire. Ember's Edge.
Get ready.
Out of my way.
It may be best to heal.
Right down. Heavy bullet. Thanks. Come
Hurt a bit.
Come on.
Release your
It's over.
Saw my opening.
Get ready. Out of that way. Sweeping bullet. Dive.
See you there.
Run him through. Thanks. Get ready. Aerial bullet. Let's butt heads and see whose ideology comes out. Round edge. Run him through.
Follow my lead, guys.
Get ready. Out of my way. Better duck.
So have we.
To the ground. Flying bullet. Heavy bullet.
You need to be healed.
Aerial
Can anyone heal him?
Get ready.
Your gauge is filled. Do you wish to insert Imagine Range?
Run him through. Check this out. Come on.
Sasha, please do one more. We're all looking a bit ragged. Perhaps a new strategy is in order? I too shall participate in this struggle.
Let's butt heads and see whose ideology comes out on crack.
Master Rage, please act as an adult and pull yourself together.
Fire.
Clean sweep.
Out of my way.
Okay, that's one down. It's like Star Wars.
The mistress and her companions.
Hailstorm. Gotcha.
Your health is dropped. You require healing. This party's health has fallen quite low. I would recommend a heal.
This is my true power. I can feel at least a
Wind wheel!
Yeah, that stun effect is really annoying.
Imagine I too shall participate in this shuffle. You're all looking a bit ragged. Perhaps a new strategy is in order? This party's health has fallen quite low.
Thanks.
I would recommend a heal.
I'll just hang back and throw some items out.
You mustn't fall here. I won't allow it.
Oh, no wonder no one's getting healed. Ryu's like got no SP whatsoever.
Still got more in me.
Imagine Cloud's attitude, but you must remain ever vigilant. Ride the rails to victory. Master Rage, please act as a dog and pull yourself together.
It's over!
30 through, Master Rage. I give my all for the
over!
Mission
accomplished.
This should be an easy clear. Next time, Akiba's party holds
Let's end this!
Please permit me to try.
It's over! To the ground!
That was a kind of miracle break time now.
Only one more. Let us strive to the end of battle.
You're through! Take that!
Go to hell!
Now's your chance.
Seeing this?
Eat this! Ember's Edge! Check this out!
Be our last battle.
Now's my chance!
Defeated
Please,
here.
you hear me?
20 feet. More to come.
Make justice.
Go through this, Master.
You like this?
Bullet time.
Windbreaker!
Run him through! You like this?
See who's got the
Run him through!
Release your inner delusion.
Do your thing! Now for my true form! Press!
a lot stronger than when we first met.
You like this?
War storm!
Run him through!
More to come. 30 more.
You like
Keep
this?
through, Master.
Ain't too shabby there,
Do
kid.
your thing!
But here, clean technology comes out.
Radiator!
Mr. Yamato, you need to be healed. Can anyone heal him? You can activate Imagine Mode now. Can you imagine?
Ember's Edge! Check this out!
Thanks.
Run him through! Run him through!
With more to come.
You like this?
That's it!
Clean speed. You were able to bust through me after all.
There we go.
Well fought.
Nothing is impossible.
Level ups all round.
My meter's filled to burst.
Level up, yay! Now I can do even better.
My true strength unlocked.
Guess I'm still growing it.
We win.
This isn't over. We've still got a chance to turn this around.
like a snowball in hell. I'm at my limit.
Come on, you two.
Mizuki,
Boss?
we lost.
What? Why? I can still fight.
Really? Now?
Finally time for the boss of this delusion to show its face.
You're kidding me.
So it really is true.
What's going on?
That's what I'd like to know.
So that's how it's gonna be, huh?
Boss? What's happening?
Mizuki, you said you can still fight, didn't you?
Yes, that's right. But why?
Consider this an order from your boss. You're gonna team up with Asahi and his buds and beat the monster in the back room.
What? Boss? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Hey! Open up! Why are you doing this?
The heck is that anyway? And what does he mean, beat it?
That monster's been a thorn in our side for years now. That's why we sealed off the room.
You just sealed your problem away?
Asahi, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, but only just. So open the freaking door and I'll be able to hear you better.
Nothing doing. Consider this a request from me personally, Asahi. And Akari, and Aoi too. Beat that thing. Please.
Seriously, why and how?
Yo, boss. You okay not telling these kids the truth?
The only thing I hate more than lying is liars.
Is now really the time to put on airs? Come on, Asahi. Let's give it everything we've got and smash this thing into the ground.
I can handle it on my own.
You don't touch it.
Why not?
Because you'll hesitate. And if you stop to regret things, you're gonna miss your moment.
I see him.
Whoa, is this our monster?
Let's take this thing down. For the freedom fighters!
We're saving before we take that out, by the way.
It's a door.
Oh, we can't.
Shall we open it?
Continuity. We actually can't. That's crazy. Yeah, won't let us. GG. It's probably gonna have a couple of minor enemies we'll have to deal with.
A single foe? This should be quick.
Nope, it's on its own. Okay then. No, it's not gonna be that easy.
Master Sonic, please stop. That attack is ineffective.
Get out of my sight!
Ethereal edge! You like this?
To the ground!
You like that?
Eat this!
Wind wheel!
You like that?
Gotcha! Eat this!
Ethereal edge!
Sonic, please stop. That attack is ineffective. You can release an Imagine field anytime now.
This out! Do your thing!
Seeing this?
Now for my true form!
This is actually a pretty unique looking boss.
But you must remain
Haven't
elegant.
beaten anything like this yet.
Ride the rails to victory.
Crush you!
20 beats. With
That's
all the
right.
power.
Not so fast. You're out!
Dig deep!
Not so fast! Not so fast!
You like ethereal
20
edge?
beats away. More to come.
Not so hot. Ethereal edge.
Keep moving,
Hot.
monsters.
Not so hot. You like
To the ground!
Hot. Not so fast. Ethereal edge.
50 beats. Intense movement.
Hot.
Sonic, please
You like
stop.
this?
That attack
It's
is
over.
ineffective.
Blow!
Hot. You like this? You like this?
Windbreaker!
Hot. You like this? Not so hot.
Gotcha!
Get out of my sight!
Not so fast. You like this? It's over.
You're engaged. Do you wish to engage Imagine
I
mode?
still got more in me. Inject this!
Master
I'll show
Yamato's
you
power
now.
has been absorbed by the enemy.
Gotcha! Crush you!
Pretty cool, isn't it?
This out.
It's time. Ride the rails to victory.
Gotcha,
You're like
punk.
not so
Yeah,
fast.
tear it all up.
To the ground. You're like the hell.
20 beats, with more to come.
You're like
Hold it down.
Run 'em through. Thank you. Run 'em through. Hot crush you. You're like this. Slip. Eat this. Gotcha. You're out.
Seeing this?
Keen eye masturbation. That's the enemy's weak
Not so
point.
fast. You're like
Your gauge is full. Do you wish to engage imagine mode?
I'll show
right
you.
down. Ember's edge. Now for my
Mediator.
Eat this. Imperial hot. Check this out. Eat this. You're like go to hell. Not so fast. You're like hot. Run 'em through.
I'll show you.
Master Yamato's attack is being absorbed by the enemy.
Run 'em through.
Do your thing.
Keep grooving,
Run 'em
Master.
through.
War storm.
Gotcha.
Does it?
Get him. Not so fast. Not so fast. Gotcha. This. Not so fast.
Lot of range.
Rise
Master
down.
Yamato's attack has been absorbed by the enemy.
You're welcome.
Imagine mode. Can you imagine?
Not so fast. Hot. You're out.
20 beats, with more to come.
Run 'em through.
30 beats.
Serial
Keep grooving, Masters. What intense movement.
Eat this. Run 'em through. Run 'em through. Triple this. Hot. You're like it's over.
20 beats, with more to come.
Hot. You're out. Please go to hell. I still got more in me.
Your gauge is not so full. Time to act now.
Ember's edge.
Stop.
For my true
Stop.
form.
That attack is ineffective.
Eat this.
Every attack I do is
Rail to
ineffective.
victory.
Check this out.
Nothing works against it.
You're out. Eat this. Run 'em through. Fly. Run 'em through. Run 'em through.
Now's my chance.
Hot. Gotcha. Run 'em through. Gotcha. You're like this. Vein. You're out.
20 beats, with more to come. You have a keen eye masturbation.
away.
That's the enemy's weak point.
Go to hell. This. Go to hell. Eat this. Gotcha. You like this? It's over. You. Hot.
Didn't hurt a bit.
Hot. You like run 'em through.
Master
Run 'em
Sonic,
through.
please stop. That
Run 'em
attack is
through.
ineffective.
Not so hot. Not so
I'll
hot.
show you.
Still got more
More
in
to
me.
come.
Wham, bam.
Hot. You like it's over. Hot. Hot. Hot.
Mediator.
Release your inner delusion.
Go to hell.
Now's your chance.
Hot. Gotcha. Hot.
War storm.
Not so hot. It's over.
Tear it
You
all
have a
up.
keen eye, Mr. Rachel.
You're out.
That's the enemy's
Do
weak
your
point.
thing. Check this out.
It's time.
Hot.
Ride the
You
rails
like
to
this?
victory.
Slow. You're out. Ethereal and not so down. You're like not so
30
hot.
beats.
Didn't
Keep
hurt a
moving,
bit.
Masters.
Thank you. Grade.
War storm.
That's it. Slow. Not so gotcha. Go to hell. Gotcha. Hot.
Mr. Rachel,
Trying to
you've
tell me
taken a lot
something?
of damage.
I still
It
got
may be
more in
best
me.
to heal.
Not so
Tear it all up.
Run 'em through. Uppercut.
War storm.
That attack is ineffective.
Hot.
Hold it down.
Release your inner delusion. Now's your chance.
Still got more in me.
Took Master.
Sneak raid.
Just wish I'd stop being juggled.
Be careful. You need to watch your health.
Now for my true form.
Hey, that's
You're
swift
like
split.
you're out. Run 'em through.
Slicer.
Run 'em through.
That attack is
Run 'em through.
effective. 20 beats. With
Not
more
so
to
fast.
come.
Not so fast. Too slow.
30 beats.
Run 'em through.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Thanks.
Oh, about time.
Nothing is impossible.
And he sounded like an elephant dying.
Level up! Yeah, that was education.
I'm serious. Hey, not bad.
Hey.
Oh, jeez. That was close.
We did it.
More like, we've gone and done it.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Wait, did we do something wrong?
You could say that.
Nice work.
Huh? Why? What the hell is happening here? Wait!
Just what it looks like, Mizuki.
Seriously? Seriously.
But why? Why are you disappearing? This can't be.
Asahi, it's been one hell of a ride since we met, ain't it?
How he's going.
Guess these hands ain't gonna be able to protect the future of Akiba no more, huh? That's why I'm leaving it up to you.
Wait!
And don't try giving me them puppy dog eyes.
So are you saying...
Man, I wanted to play with you guys a little bit longer. Me too.
Is this some kind of sick joke?
At least, let me take my revenge first.
Please, boss. Tell me. What's really going on here? Tell me!
Mizuki, we wouldn't have met if it weren't for you.
Boss?
But where there's a meeting, there's also bound to be a partner.
It doesn't have to be. Not now!
You know, you're pretty lucky to have such great friends.
But why? Why do you have to go?
Made things pretty fun for me, too. Every day, something different. Much obliged, Mizuki.
Same here! Mizuki, and thanks to you, I was able to have lots and lots and lots of fun! Thank you! Thank you, sub-boss.
Wait!
Asahi, I got one more request for you, if you don't mind.
What is it?
Take care of Mizuki.
That's your job!
Well, time for us to get going. Mizuki, take care.
Goodbye! So long! So long.
With that, I hereby decree the Akiba Freedom Fighters dismissed!
Dismissed!
In the end, there never was an Akiba of Freedom Fighters. It didn't exist from the start. Nothing more than my delusions. It was only then that I realized the humbling power delusions have. To rob someone of their ability to distinguish fantasy from reality. Someone who's been by my side as long as I remember could turn out to be the product of someone's imagination. And places I've known my whole life could just be dreams. But in my world, they're all real. And I'll never forget them. I promise. The Akiba Freedom Fighters and the joy of the time I spent with them will never, ever be forgotten.
Magic Gauge is finally leveled up again, and we can actually save our progress.
Mizuki.
The freedom fighters were a delusion.
That can't be, though.
Yes, it can. This is how it is.
What is? What the hell are you even talking about? This is how it is. Explain this to me. Where did those three go?
They didn't go anywhere. They never even were.
That's impossible, though. I've been spending every single day with them. We laughed together when we were happy, and comforted each other when times were rough. We fought together for everlasting peace in Akihabara.
But now they're gone. Boss, Akari, and Aoi are all gone. Done. They were just delusions given shape. If it were possible to see them again, you know I'd be there right alongside you. I didn't hate them. You know that. So why?
Tell me, if I wanted to see them again, where would I have to go? Tell me, please.
I don't...
This is a lost cause. Leave it alone for now.
But...
Look, just leave it. I have something I need to discuss with you all, but not here. Come with me.
Mizuki.
This place is awfully clean, isn't it?
Of course, it was a delusion from the start, remember? Not a hideout.
That's right, Reiji. And you and your companions here destroyed it.
You!
That was quite a production you put on.
You're the last person in the world I wanted to see right now.
Love you too. I sent in so many agents, but not a one remains, which might be a sign that I should take off the kid gloves.
Now is not the time to mess with us.
Kidding. I'm just kidding. Why would I want to fight you anyway? I should be thanking you.
Then go home and write us a letter.
Come on, Gramps, don't blow a gasket. This was all your doing after all. Or do you not remember? Every last bit of it. All those people playing... freedom fighters, was it? Well, there's freedom in death.
Seriously. Leave now.
Did you get to have a teary farewell with your friends at least? Maybe one final group hug?
Don't you dare make light of this!
Say now, aren't you a little old to be playing with imaginary friends?
I don't see anything wrong with it.
This is priceless. I can't take it. It's too good.
We're not laughing.
But why not? This is hilarious.
Shut the hell up.
Do my ears deceive me? Is cool as a cucumber Reiji Shinomiya getting feisty? Or maybe you're not so cool. Maybe you're the only one who would get so hot-headed over something so paltry. What is reality? And what is fantasy? Perhaps we need to change the way we talk about these things. Like, who is reality? And who is fantasy? You've been searching for the answer to that for a while, no? My, oh my, if looks could kill, I'd be bleeding out right now. Well, you did help me finish my work, so I suppose I can let you go home today. Yay, team! You have my most heartfelt thanks for nullifying that meddlesome delusion. Expect a thank you card in your mailbox. Don't get drowned in delusion while I'm gone. Ta-ta for now.
Wow, what an asset.
What the hell is his problem?
He makes me want to puke.
Who is real? And who's fantasy, huh?
Asahi?
Hey, Reiji. That's the key, isn't it?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'll tell you everything. You've learned much of it the hard way already. It's time you learn the true horror of delusion.
The true horror?
Let's talk about it at Violent Eden. We shouldn't run into any other nasty surprises over there.
It's a safe point. Shall we make use of it before moving on? A delusionscape. Shall we enter?
Right, let's
An
see.
event is about.
Well, hello.
Usual, on the rocks.
Rough day, I take it?
If it weren't, I wouldn't be drinking.
It shows. You haven't looked like this since way back when. And I'm not talking about when you were researching delusions, but just before you started running from them.
Okay, Reiji. I think it's time you told us the whole story. What is the true horror of delusion?
What's real and what's fantasy? Or who's real and who's fantasy? That's pretty much it in a nutshell.
The freedom fighters.
Yeah, they're pretty much a textbook example. You saw them right before your eyes. They were there. They were real. You spent time with them. Lots of time. But the places you spend time with them at could just be delusions too. Even friends and family aren't safe from the threat of being mere fiction. Hell, even the spot you're standing on right now could just be all in your head for all you know. Am I even real? Or did somebody dream me up? Once you lose the ability to distinguish what's reality and what's delusion, you've basically lost everything. That's the true horror of delusions. The thing every last one of us should be terrified of.
That's terrible.
Even knowing the risks, there's still one thing I need to find out. One reason I keep getting involved. I need to know if the love of my life and the time we spent together is real, or just another delusion.
So that's what you meant when you said you hadn't found what you were looking for, even though you found the person.
An ex-girlfriend. I totally called it.
So what brought a former DAB scum like you out from under your rock and into the light?
I ran. I just ran. We'd reached a point where our research was making it virtually impossible to tell what was real at all anymore. Everything I did there might have been a delusion. The people, the environment, even me. Made me doubt my own life. My breaking point was when I couldn't figure out if the person I loved was real or not. Scared the hell out of me. So I just ran. But this isn't something that'll go away if you keep your nose clean. You understand your friend's pain, right, Asahi?
Mizuki lost some of his closest friends. Friends he cared about, who it turns out never existed in the first place.
You do get it then. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. What I needed you all to understand.
It's a lot to take in.
It is. And that's why I want you all to return to your normal lives as soon as possible. Delusions are like a sickness. The best thing I can tell you now is to seek the protection of the Bureau.
Are you kidding me?
It's for your own good. You need to wake up from any delusions before you do something that you can't undo.
What are you saying?
What's your plan then, Reiji?
Until I find my answer, I guess I'll just keep running. Running from this crazy existence we're stuck in.
The true horror of delusions? Please.
You, good, Yamato?
Ooh, save me from the big, scary delusions. You plan on just running away from them for the rest of your life? That's not how an adult should act.
Now listen here, you punk. That's what adults are. That's what we do. We're beings who run.
The hell?
We avert our eyes from inconvenient truths and chase blindly after what we want most. Adulthood in a nutshell.
That's pathetic.
You can't live in your stupid little fantasy dream world forever, damn it.
Ray, please control your temper.
What? Any of you think you've got it figured out? By all means, tell me. How the hell do I get out of this? How do I escape this damned loop where everything's probably a delusion anyway?
Ray, enough!
Enough is right.
Man's losing it, man.
I've had enough. I just need to give up. Give up and go back to them. Just bow my head real low and meekly ask them to make me a normal person again. But then I'll never find my answer. You all need to go home now. And never show any of your faces near me ever again.
Man's in a
Looks
mood.
like we're not wanted anymore.
The hell was his problem anyway?
Delusions don't scare me.
I understand where he's coming from, though. What Reggie said makes sense, and it is pretty scary to think about. Up until now, I'd never really thought about what was real and what was delusion, or who.
Everything around us could be a delusion.
Even Akihabara?
Even a mouthy baby named Yamato Hongo.
I could be a delusion.
With the freedom fighters, we just didn't know. Or, I guess we didn't notice. But with the ways delusions have been encroaching on reality, it only makes sense to have some doubts. I mean, we've been stuck in this delusory Sunday for so long, we've lost sight of what's important to us.
And the delusions keep spreading because they're part of a bigger delusion.
Wouldn't it make sense for the repeating Sunday to be part of a delusion too?
Then there's the man in pink, who's probably some sort of living delusion.
What if the DAB is a delusion too?
We've already reached the point where we can't tell the difference between reality and fantasy, haven't we? So what can we do in a world of lies? Screw it.
Asahi, no! Are you saying we just go back to our daily lives and pretend none of this ever happened?
I won't capitulate to those bureau bastards even in death, I'll tell you that much.
So, how screwed are we, oh fearless leader?
I, meant screw it. Let's just go home for the night.
Huh?
Don't scare me like that, jeez!
It's late, guys, and we've had one heck of a day. I think all of us could do with a rest right now. Maybe a bath. But while you rest, I want each of you to think long and hard about what you should do from here on out.
What do you mean?
Whether to wake from this delusion and go back to our everyday lives, or keep fighting.
Head back home, I guess. Not much else to do here otherwise.
Home is where the bed is.
You spend time with them, lots of time. But the places you spend time with them at could just be delusions too. Even friends and family aren't safe from the threat of being mere fiction. Hell, even the spot you're standing on right now could just be all in your head for all you know. Am I even real? Or did somebody dream me up? Once you lose the ability to distinguish what's reality and what's delusion, you've basically lost everything. That's the true horror of delusions. The thing every last one of us should be terrified of.
What is? What the hell are you even talking about? This is how it is. Explain this to me. Where did those three go?
They didn't go anywhere. They never even were.
That's impossible, though. I've been spending every single day with them. We laughed together when we were happy, and comforted each other when times were rough. We fought together for everlasting peace in Akihabara.
But now they're gone. Boss, Akari, and Aoi are all gone. Done. They were just delusions given shape. If it were possible to see them again, you know I'd be there right alongside you. I didn't hate them, you know that! So why?
Tell me, if I wanted to see them again, where would I have to go? Tell me, please.
I don't... What really are delusions? What are they? I just don't get it. What am I supposed to do? I wonder if anyone else has reached an answer.
Good morning. You're the first one here, I'm afraid. A first for you, I'm sure.
I see.
By the by, Asahi, you wouldn't happen to know where Ray Ray got off to, would you?
Me?
You don't, then. As I figured.
What happened?
I believe it was around 2 in the morning. I took my eyes off him for just a moment and he disappeared. He left money for his tab, but then vanished on me. He's not answering his phone either.
Was he okay to leave? I mean, if he was drunk, he could be in real trouble.
That's one of my many concerns. His face yesterday looked the same as it did that fateful day.
Which day?
3 years ago. I swear he had this look in his eyes that made me think I would never see that man again.
3 years ago was...
The day before he fled the DAB. It was the look of a man terrified to his core. All because of the delusions he'd seen. Watching the freedom fighters vanish before his eyes must have triggered that same fear from deep within. Ray Ray has been afraid of the delusions for a long time. Much more afraid than any of you ever were.
Tell me about him.
I will. But only if you promise not to tell Ray Ray I spilled the beans. Back then, Ray Ray was obsessed with his research. He felt he could harness delusions to make the world a happier place. Every time he spoke of it, his eyes would light up with hope and wonderment. One day, he happened upon my establishment, and he'd brought a young lady along for the ride.
Hey, don't you think you've had enough?
Enough schmanough. I've earned it. Got one step closer to my dream today, and alcohol just brings me closer still.
Best case I've ever heard for alcoholism. Besides, you've got a lot of people's hopes on your shoulders.
Ah, come on. It's not that big of a deal. Besides, there's plenty of people way more valuable than me in there.
Like Yuki, you mean?
Oh yeah, Kasugi's a pretty big deal. But lately he's been acting kind of strange.
How so?
He's just been really pissy about everything.
Like what?
Like a lot of things. Though I guess he does have a lot going on.
You two both act like such children sometimes.
I know you are, but what am I?
Excellent rebuttal. But if you really are an adult, I want you to promise me one thing.
Yeah?
Promise me you'll act like one worthy of me. Hey, is something wrong?
With Kasuga, you mean?
No, silly, with you. You've been working yourself ragged lately.
I have to.
And why is that? What is so important that you need to work yourself to death over it? What are you trying to do?
I'm taking on a new project, and then I'm sure I'll be able to... Something wrong?
What do you think? You never come home at all anymore.
I guess I don't.
Is this new project of yours that important?
Well, we just don't have a lot of time. We don't have enough time.
Are you even listening?
Uh-huh.
Well, if you can answer me, then you're at least comprehending my words on some level. That's a start. So, how's it going? Have you made much progress on the visualization device?
It's not done, if that's what you're asking.
But it's going well, isn't it?
No, it's not. I don't think I can do it. I can't get it finished.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't know. I probably don't even want to know.
After that, Ray Ray made himself scarce for a while. He left Akihabara and left the DAB.
So that visualization device was...
being developed because he wanted to know. He wanted to know if Mari Tojo was real, or just his delusion. But he couldn't get it working. And that was more than he could stand.
So he had no idea what was real and what was delusion.
Which means it's entirely possible that his beloved doesn't exist. There's not a man or woman alive who could bear that.
But he came back.
With all the rumors of the delusion contractor and the DAB on the move, it became possible for him to see her again. So he returned, in the hopes of determining once and for all whether Mari Tojo was real or simply his delusion. That's the only thing keeping Ray Ray going these days.
So when the freedom fighters disappeared right before his eyes...
Exactly. Which is also why he acted so coldly towards you and your friends.
Hold on. I think I'm missing a few links in this logic chain here.
I think all of you hit him a little too close to home. You're all mirrors of his former self. He feared that you'd be overwhelmed by delusions, lose those close to you, and become obsessed like he did. And he desperately wishes not to see that happen to you. Think of it as his own unique brand of compassion. He's never really been one for tact or social graces, exactly.
I can tell.
If I know Ray Ray, he's still searching for his answer, even now. He intends to find it all by himself, without dragging anyone else in with him.
Too bad. I'm going after him.
Do you think you can find him?
I think I can try. No matter the reason, he's saved all our butts before. That's not delusion. That's fact. And what he's gone through seems like it's a lot worse than what we have. So I want to make sure he has help.
Very well. If Saki and the others drop by, I'll let them know you're off to save the day. But please, give the search a little extra push for me. Not just for Ray Ray, but for the answer he seeks too.
Don't worry. I will.
Time to go searching. But we do have sub-events to do, which is fine by me. We've only got the one though by the looks of it, so it's in the north area, we'll go there. I'll also do the main switch around and find out if we have any more events after this one too. Oh look, it's Nana now. I was wondering when we get an event with her again.
Well, if it isn't Master Asahi. Today's another beautiful day, isn't it? In weather like this, I just want to yell out to passersby, "Go to the beach or something, you dumbass!"
Oh yeah, this has happened before. Which means...
I've been looking all over for you, young miss.
Yep, right on cue.
So this is where you've been hiding, eh? Come now. It's time to go home.
Master Asahi, hit the bricks!
Sorry, dude, but I'm with her. Later!
Wait, please!
Hold on. This spot should be fine. He won't come looking for you here.
How do you know that?
I know everything. I know you're part of the Makishima family, too.
What?
But who exactly are the Makishimas, Nana? And what's their deal?
You know everything?
No, I don't. That's why I'm asking. I want to hear the full story, straight from the horse's mouth.
I see.
Will you tell me?
Will you promise? Promise never to breathe a word of this to anyone.
Yeah, you have my word.
Okay. My real last name is Makishima. Nana Nanao is the alias I use when I'm working at the maid cafe.
And the Makishima family is...
On the surface, we run a karate dojo. But that's just a front. Because we're actually a Yakuza family.
Yakuza? So that's why those DVD pirates got so skittish when I mentioned the name Makishima. So if you're a Makishima yourself, that means...
Yep. I'm the daughter of a crime boss.
The pieces are all falling into place now.
All I ever wanted was to be normal. So I left home and started working at the maid cafe.
Which means you're...
A runaway, yes. I've never once been back home since.
And the guy who's come to take you back is...
Allow me to field that one. I'm the underboss of the Makishima clan.
Huh, would you look at that? He found us after all.
She's it, Master Asahi!
Young miss, are you gonna continue running like this?
I'm...
If you persist in evading us, you do realize your father will remain forever alone in his suffering.
As far as I'm concerned, I don't have a father.
Please, your father's been in the hospital for quite some time now. A visit from you would mean the world to him.
What are you talking about?
I see. So he hasn't contacted you then. There's much infighting among the heads of the clan, as each is vying for the seat your father left when he fell ill.
Oh boy, a mafia power struggle. Goody.
I beg of you, visit your father. Accept his wish for you to succeed him as the head of the clan. Young miss, I'm on my knees. Metaphorically.
Where is this power struggle occurring exactly?
Where? Well, it's...
In Akihabara?
Yes, in Akihabara.
You should have opened with that. I'll put an end to this dispute.
So you'll take the mantle from your father, then?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I only said I'd put an end to the infighting, and that's all I plan to do. Where in Akihabara is everything going down?
In the station plaza.
That's all I need to know. Master Asahi, thank you for everything.
Nana?
This wonderful town of Akihabara allowed me to meet you, and you and I have had some really great conversations. I'm so happy that you accepted me as Nana Nanao, but now I go off to meet my destiny.
Wait just a minute, Nana. You can't just up and leave me like this. Take me with you. I don't know how much help I'll be, but I mean, to quote a tired aphorism, I'll do my best.
Master Asahi!
Come on, Nana. Let's kick some ass.
Roger that.
Is this the event that's actually going to let Nana now actually join up with us? That'd be cool if that was the case. She's one maid that's like been massively overlooked. Unless there's going to be this game's Cardi and just not like join up with the player at all.
The hell, guy? You looking for a fight? It's the Tsuchidas that'll be taking over the Makishima family.
Also a little random tidbit, but in Akiba 2, there was actually a Romeo and Juliet style side mission of warring mafia family or Yakuza family, essentially. This feels kind of reminiscent of that, except, well, there's no lovers this time. They're just fighting, I guess.
You head on too tight, buddy? The Iwama faction's gonna be running things, so don't quit your day job.
Say that to my face, why don't you?
Not good. Looks like things are about to blow.
I'll take care of this.
You two-cheaters better back the hell off. Or do us a favor and burn your own houses to the ground. Save us the work.
It's you Iwamas who need to step off. You're a disgrace to the Makishima name. We'll crush all you bastards in one go.
Not on my watch, you won't.
Holy... That voice, is that... the young miss?
Why the hell is she here?
Why? That's a silly question. Because I'm the maid of love and peace. Nana Nanao. That's why.
The young miss? Nana Nanao?
That's right. Nana Nanao, maid extraordinaire. and I've come to protect Akihabara. Coming into my house and fighting like you own the place? That I cannot abide.
But, young miss...
What did I just say? I'm not the young miss. You will address me properly. Honestly, do you friggin' losers have no shame at all? Holding your damn pissing contest in a busy station plaza?
No, young miss. It's not like that. A damn
Man,
guy
she
is
popping
the one
off
who
big
started.
time.
Where the hell is your honor? This is no place for mob warfare. Use your brains if you got any. This is a town where people's dreams are made into realities. So don't you be bringing your baggage into this hood. Anyone got a problem with that? You step up now. Step up to the streets. You morons have 10 seconds to slink back into your hidey holes before I get all serious up in here.
Our humblest apologies, young miss.
We'll, rethink our lives a little.
I think that just about did it.
And that just about did it for my maid career, too, unfortunately. A whole lot of people saw this all go down.
Oh, I don't think you really need to worry about that.
Huh? Why not?
Well...
Maybe let me explain that one. It'll be quicker that way.
Oh, Shariko.
Hiya, folks. How you feeling?
You two know each other?
Oh, yeah. Shariko's been offensive to our family for years.
I've been offense, not offensive. Not on purpose, anyway. But yeah, I just finished fixing up your dad, if you care.
Seriously?
He poured some serious cash into the development of a miracle cure. Wasn't easy, but it sure did the trick.
Damn!
But that ain't why I'm here. I got a message from the old man. Come with me. You too, neat freak.
Come with you where?
To the Might Club on Main Street. Here we are.
This is the Might Club?
Shariko, don't tell me you...
You betcha. With all the ducats I made from your dad, I was able to buy this place up. Hook, line, and sinker. I'll show you in.
My club on Main Street. So this is going to be like the game's arena, essentially?
So, what exactly is this place?
The Might Club.
Yep, an underground fighting arena.
What?
I know, sad to see it closed. But don't you worry. The young miss is gonna take it over. Those are her dad's wishes. He's saying that if you ever want to quit the maid business, he wants you to be in charge down here.
That's actually not what I meant by my exclamation of, what?
Here, and here alone, you can fight outside the public eye. Just don't tell anyone about it. That's the first rule.
You realize, though, that I don't actually want to fight.
Evil Knietel here can use it freely, too, if he wants. Of course, he's gotta pay the entry fee.
I'm good, thanks.
No need to hold back. There's rewards for your troubles, you know. So, both of ya, enjoy.
Nana's not going to remember any of this come tomorrow? You are aware of that, aren't you?
No sweat. There'll be another clerk here by then who'll let you in any time you want. Just say the word.
Thanks, but this really is a hard no for me.
I want to go back to being a maid. This kind of place isn't for me. My father's a freaking idiot.
Might Club. Brave enough enter the Might Club, take down challenges, and you can earn some pretty sweet rewards. Ooh. Sell earrings. Reduces cast time. I should definitely put some other stuff on the party members when I get the chance. So you can do solo battles and group battles. You need a support maid at all times to do it. Yeah, we can't do it right now because where we are in the story, but I'll definitely keep this place in mind. Maybe I'll do some of the fights off stream for it. I've got a feeling it works like the arena in FF10, where you kind of just fight stuff you've already fought and get rewards for doing it. There's probably a few special enemies that you end up fighting for uniques as well.
What the... Is this a new delusion?
That's just like him. No entrance yet, though.
You?
Oh, you were the boy who was with Reiji, were you not?
Asahi. Asahi Tachibana.
I'll be sure to remember that. Asahi Tachibana, I ask you, what does this look like to you?
This? It looks like a delusion that's begun encroaching upon the town to me.
So it's not real, then?
No, it's a delusion. That much I can say for sure.
But when a delusion materializes in the world of reality, does that not make it real?
Is this a trick question?
This delusion is now part of this reality. That is incontrovertible. But just think what good we could do if we were to learn to harness and control delusions like this one.
But that's...
At every drastic change
weaponize
in
it.
world history, there has been a delusion present.
Well, sure, probably, but...
But the heart of man is weak, and inconvenient realities are easy to shun.
Just tell me what you're trying to say here.
If only he had companions like your little group back then.
What was wrong with the ones he had?
Reiji suffered in silence, telling no one his plight. Unable to accept delusions, he averted his gaze from reality. Since then, he's been caught in the gap between fiction and non, cursed to live in fear of existence itself, forevermore. Until today, that is.
Until today? What are you planning on doing to him?
Are you blind? Have you really not noticed? This delusion is Reiji's.
What?
It appears the data gathering has been successfully completed. A digital delusion proved too interesting to ignore. Fortunately, the range of his delusion's damage is very small. So we plan on using this opportunity to deal with him.
You're going to nullify his delusion, then?
For his own good, yes.
How do you know what's for Reiji's own good? That's what he'd want.
Destroying this delusion and everything that comes with it would free him of his fear. Of course he'd want that.
You're just putting words into his mouth.
As the director of the DAB, I'm prepared to take responsibility for my actions.
And I'm prepared to take responsibility for mine. I won't let you destroy Reiji's delusion.
Is that what he would want?
You dirty little...
If he sinks to the depths of despair, you'd best be prepared to drown down there with him.
Huh? Now's not the time to stand here staring like an idiot. I have to find Reiji, and fast.
Yeah, sounds like Massive foreshadowing. Mizuki. Oh, Mizuki's sister.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Asahi.
Hazuki?
Where's the fire? You look like you're on the hunt for someone.
Well?
I see. So he's off on his own then.
Knowing Reiji, he plans on trying to finish this all by himself. And if I can't find him, I can't stop him.
Well, two heads are better than one. Perhaps the search would go smoother with someone else helping you out.
You mean you? Time out. Aren't you supposed to be resting? In a hospital or otherwise?
Oh, no, I'm not talking about me. You already have a partner in crime. His name's Mizuki, remember?
But Mizuki isn't here.
That's true. He's probably off sulking by himself somewhere.
I would be too.
So why don't you go to him?
Sorry?
I'm certain he must be waiting for you.
You really think so?
Well, of course. He's not so childish that he won't be able to get back up after reality bops him on the nose. Happens to all of us. But he is a stubborn fool, like he's always been. And he never tells you what he's actually feeling. So even though he hasn't said it, I'm absolutely certain he's waiting for you, Asahi. I ask you, please go see him.
But what do I say to him?
I think you know.
Huh?
You'll figure it out when you get there, at least. You two have always been in sync that way. Always laughing and smiling together, and fighting, and growing up together as dear, dear friends. So I have every confidence that when you see him, you'll know what to say. You're really the only person who can reach him, I think.
Huh.
Have you remembered? Good. Then you know just as well as I do that you need to go see him. Get out of here and do it.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a good boy. Very Asahi of you, even. Good luck, and Godspeed. I swear, what will it take to pull that boy away from his big sister?
Where did we meet him again? I kind of zoned out during that event. That makes sense, that's where he is, of course. He's inside the Akiba, Freedom Fighters HQ.
Come and get me. Turn. No problem. He who fights and runs away. Come and hot. You like this? Blaze Blossom. Wait, you like this? Hot. You're right. That was easy. Not done yet. Hot. Wait, not so fast. No problem. Blaze King who fights and runs away. You like this? I'll blow you hot. You like this? Triple this up. Hot. Ja. Ta. Not so fast. You like this? Not so turn. Blaze. That was easy. You like hot. Hot. That was easy. You like this? Ember's Edge. Hot. Hot. You like hot. 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 Do your thing. You like hot. You like this? Run them through. Hot. No problem. He who fights and runs away.
Just gonna say it before we go in, because we might have a boss fight, maybe, I don't know. I'm expecting anything at this point, really.
I'll blow you away! Yeah! He who fights and runs away!
Yeah, I'm not dealing with any of those. Maybe here I should have saved, not in the area before it. Bit of an odd choice to put 2 save spots directly there, but whatever.
Hey, what you doing?
Huh?
You. Yeah, you.
Me?
That's what I said.
You by yourself? Yeah. Then let's play together. Huh? Being by yourself is boring. Who are you? Asahi Tachibana. Asahi, like the morning sun, shining down on all the flowers standing tall. Tachibana. I'm Mizuki Aihara. Mizuki, huh? Well, you're gonna be my friend from now on.
Huh? Why?
It's in our names. Mine's got sun in it, and yours, well, Mizuki has the moon, right? We're destined to always chase after each other and never quite catch up.
Asahi? You know my name isn't actually written with the kanji for moon, right?
Yeah, I know.
Thanks anyway, though.
Look, Mizuki.
I get it. I do. The Akihabara freedom fighters were my own creations. Part of my delusion. Now they no longer exist. Not in this world, at least.
Mizuki.
But I've been thinking, trying to figure out why my delusion created the Akihabara freedom fighters, of all things. What brought Boss, Akari, and Aoi to me? Or... no, I guess I haven't been thinking about it. I can't. I've just been pretending to think about it. Maybe I knew they weren't real from the beginning and just couldn't accept it. Because if I did, then I'd have also been forced to accept that I'll never be able to best you, Asahi.
To best me?
I've been wanting to beat you at your own game for a long time now.
You've totally lost me. Far as I can tell, you've never not bested me. You've bested me in studies, extracurricular activities, and pretty much everything else since we were kids. Always. And I've always been proud of you for it. Proud to call you my best friend.
See? That's what I mean.
What's what you mean?
You can just say how you feel, no problem, without being embarrassed or self-conscious about it. That's where you've always beaten me. At least in my mind. I've always been jealous of that. I mean, you said it yourself, right? Like the sun and the moon, we're destined to always chase after one another. And that's what I've been doing all this time. Running toward the rising sun. The Asahi that brightens my mornings. So when you went off to destroy delusions, I did the same. And I was gonna destroy them before you. I wanted to beat you. To stop losing to you. And the freedom fighters were born out of those feelings. But even with such a potent weapon at my disposal, in the end, I still couldn't do it. I wasn't chasing after you. I was running. Trying in vain to outrun the sun as it rose behind me. So consider this my concession. You win. I won't stand in your way any longer, Asahi.
Nuh-uh. Not gonna happen. The sun and the moon never stop chasing after one another. It's an eternal cycle.
But don't you see? It's over now. I'll never catch up to you, Asahi. So it's over.
So that's your way out?
Something like that?
Let's see you try. Come on, let's see if you can really get away from me.
What are you saying?
I'm saying you're coming with me. I'm just going to keep chasing you, right? So just try and get away from me. Just you try it. This isn't over. I won't let it end. Because I need you. So come with me.
That's not fair.
But you are coming with me, right?
Yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Seasons. Tentatively join the party. So yeah, we finally have him permanently now. I guess permanently until the game finishes or whatever. Actually, maybe he just sticks around with the party until then, I don't know.
So, there's a new delusion in town then.
One of the many reasons I needed you, Mizuki.
Speaking of, where are your friends?
After yesterday, I don't have the heart to reach out to them yet.
I'm not sure if that's kind of you or you're just leaving them in the lurch. But if I'm understanding the situation correctly, we need to find Reiji before the Bureau does, correct? What then, though? Will you protect Reiji's delusion?
Haven't quite thought that far ahead.
Reiji is searching for an answer. And the only way he's gonna find it is by destroying his delusion. Still what?
That just doesn't ring true to me. It feels like there's no point to his delusion getting destroyed right now.
Well, maybe. I can handle it on my own.
You don't touch it.
Why not?
Because you'll hesitate. And if you stop to regret things, you're gonna miss your moment.
Yeah. Let's put an end to this.
Huh?
Junk Street. Come on.
Mizuki, wait up!
We've got a sub-event as well to do, which will be down there. We'll go to the side streets and save, and then when I come back and stream some more of this, we can finish up the next set of side events at that point, and then carry on with the current chapter, I guess. Out of curiosity, whose event is it? Mizuki's, okay. Makes sense. We're just going to save our data, lock in all the progress for tonight's stream. Rightio, that's pretty much going to be it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll pick up from where we left off in the next one. Until then, ciao for now.